Coming up, we face the final 3 portages of the trip. Frank does something that blows my mind, and I share how I would pack differently if I were to do it all again. Can we finish strong, and is truck okay? Join me for day 6 of this memorable 6-day backcountry adventure of paddle and portage with my best friend. I'm Amanda, and this is the Sayward Forest Canoe Route on a paddleboard. Good morning. Things have taken an interesting turn. I got up. I went to go pee. I put on my glasses. I thought, why do I see worse than normal? I'm missing a lens. I got up to pee in the night. I put them on to admire the stars. The stars were amazing. I had 2 lenses. I saw the stars very clearly. I don't know what happened. I don't know. It's got to be in here. Ah! I found it. Awesome. Yeah, nice. Very nice. I've got the tent taken down. We are inside where the tent was, and I'm very tired. I have a feeling I didn't sleep well last night. It took me a long time to fall asleep because I was so hungry. I ate a whole bunch yesterday, but I'm just really, really hungry. Oh, Frank has leftovers. Okay. So, thankfully I'm not out of food. Because I didn't eat a lot of my snacks. And most especially, I have today's lunch. I'm going to eat for breakfast. I'm going to make ramen for breakfast. And some coffee. Oh, there's like clouds filling in, which would be so nice to not have such intense sun today. I'm really excited about today. It's our last day, which means there's no camp tonight. We're gonna end up at my van. If I were to do this again, there are some things I would change. For one, this blanket that I like to have an option for laying around, as well as I prefer not to feel the mats below me. I like this texture more. I would leave this behind. I wouldn't bring that again. It doesn't feel that heavy, but it all adds up. The hammock, yes, the hammock I would bring again. I had a moment where I thought, oh, maybe I shouldn't have brought the hammock, but the moments I get to use it, it is absolutely worth it. I brought a bunch of writing material, and I didn't write anything, so yeah, I'm not gonna bring writing next time. If I bring a book, it'll be a small book, a really light book. I won't bring such a heavy book. And then before my trip, I got a second battery bank, and I charged a GoPro battery one night, and then I went to use it the next night, and the whole battery had drained. So I don't know what's going on with that, but that was dead weight. That sucks because that's like close to a pound of just dead weight. I guess I would also just bring, like, they're not that heavy. It's trash. There's just this much food. Bars. I would bring less bars and food I'm more motivated to eat. Yeah, I think I've just eaten way too many bars over the years to be eating 3 bars a day. This shirt with these shorts, 100% wearing these again on a trip. These just bring a certain party vibe to the trip that I really appreciate. They're just fun. Not a lot. I wore basically all the clothes. The only clothing I didn't wear is my like orange sun cover. It's really light. I did bring this. Thank you, Patreon. I brought this. Really helped me sleep better because it's just light out at night, even though it's like a new moon. It just feels so light. This gets me to stop looking around because I sleep with the doors wide open. So it's not like a lot of things that I would change about what I bring, but those changes alone would have saved me like 3 pounds. 3 pounds really matters. It really adds up. Sometimes I just feel like I'm like a little dirt creature, just sitting in the dirt, sitting in the dirt, the sand, gravel. But like actually, I'm pretty clean, being in the water so much. It was actually really nice to have like chill days because then I could spend like more of the afternoon, evening like actually being dry. Because I'm just like in and out of the water all the time. It is possible to stay fairly dry on a paddleboard. Like if you just stand the entire time, you're like your feet are likely to get wet, but you can stay pretty dry. But like the moment you sit down, like you're wet. And like I walk in the water a bunch, and then it's hot, so you gotta cool off, which is what's really nice. Definitely I enjoy paddling like this and these trips the most when the days are hot enough you want to cool off in the water. But I might be pushing this season a little bit, so I imagine we'll go on trips where maybe I don't want to be in the water every day, where I have to maybe pack something a bit warmer than like a light linen shirt for like layers at night. We'll see. Anyways, I don't know if you can see him past my stuff, but we have a little Frankie back there snoozing. He's having a snooze. Gonna let my breakfast digest, hang out in the hammock for a bit, and enjoy my instant coffee. But it's our 6th day out here now, and I'm super stoked that all 5 nights I got to camp alone. So 2 of the nights, the first 2 nights, I was at sites that are listed on the route map, and the past 3 nights I just found my own sites. So yeah, I'm pretty stoked on that. But I have encountered people along the way. There's a lot of car camping wreck sites. Some of them are at the portages. And then the portages are kind of where I have seen other paddlers, other people on this route. There's a bunch of people on the route, but we're all going the same direction at similar paces, although I've been on shore, noticed quite a few canoers pass me, which is fine. I'm not competing with them. I'm out here to savor my time and make memories with Frank. But yeah, I have talked to other paddlers and campers at the portages, and I've gotten quite a few comments about how brave I am to be out here alone. And I never really know what to say because I don't feel brave being here alone because I'm not overcoming any fear to be here alone. It's just like the most normal thing for me to do something like this and to be camping and be out in the wilderness with just me and Frankie. And so it doesn't feel brave. It's just normal. And I've seen on YouTube that it's quite a popular trope, the young girl figuring things out for the first time, overcoming fears to do things alone in nature. And yeah, I can't. That's not me. I don't fit into that trope. I'm middle-aged and experienced and confident. And you know what? Portaging was new to me when I started, but now I've done a lot of portages, like 8 of them. 8.5 if you count that river section where I had to drag Frank. Anyways. Yeah, so I don't know. Cheers to getting older and being experienced. And hi, good morning. Good we're gonna paddle now. Thanks, Cam. Bit of a headwind, not ideal. I am quite sore actually. My yeah, my arms and shoulders don't got a lot of fuel left in the tank, honestly. The water feels like molasses. I'm just inching my way up this lake. This is fun, Frank. Thanks for hanging out with me. Frank, we're running out of lake. Oh no, what will we do? Your chariot awaits. There you go. Nice and centered. Thank you. It's portaging time. Oh boy, 200 meters. It's gonna be good. I took my backpack halfway and then I came for Frank and the board. My backpack is kind of heavy today because my backpack is kind of heavy today because I put a bunch of stuff in it that was normally in the front bag because there's going to be a portage where apparently we can't use wheels. These wheels, I don't know, they just went sideways and shot Frank off. Good idea, buddy. Good idea. Oh, nice, buddy. Come on, get in the middle. Get in the middle. I'm really trying to stay out of the mud here. All this bad mud. And this, honestly, not somewhere I would paddle if it wasn't on this circuit. I was telling Frank as we were nearing this other portage, we're getting close to the portage so that we can paddle to the next portage. Because they're going to take a lot more time than these little lakes, but the portage went smoothly. So, paddle time. Ooh, fins. There we go. We're over. Another crossing complete, my dude. We have now come to our second to last portage. It's not a long one. It's only 400 meters, which is a quarter mile. But I have heard stories that this portage is not wheelable, that it is more of a hiking trail, and at start it's pretty steep. So I'm gonna try to get all of this stuff on my backpack so I can just do 3 trips. Paddleboard, Frank, gear. You know, Frank knows I'm not going to leave him behind. He never walks if he doesn't want to. He knows I'll pick him up and carry him. So the fact that he's challenging himself, up this hill. Like, it just feels so sweet. I feel like he's really just trying to like be part of this and pull his weight, and I didn't even get to him and he got up and started walking. Frank, I'm so proud of you, but you don't have to. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, he found some grass. Oh, so yeah. Oh, I'm so proud of him. It really is a help to not carry him. He's 70 pounds. So here you go. We're just gonna have a little break before getting on the lake. Frank is a champion. Thumbs up for Frank. Just blowing my mind there. He just walked most of that portage. I just carried him a couple sections. I can't believe it. I did not expect that from him. It definitely would not have worked with wheels, but it wasn't that bad. It's thankfully, it's only 400 meters, so we have a tiny lake I can already see across. And then one last portage, and then I'm a little worried about the final lake. We have about 5 to 6 kilometers, and I think it's going to be pretty hard headwind, so definitely gonna take some time here to hydrate and have a snack. Hi, Frank. You're so cute. You're such an eager beaver. You're such an eager beaver. Let's get out of this shallow section. Oh, the mud. I've just spotted the marker for the last portage. I'm so excited. This has been an amazing adventure. I have been acutely aware the entire time that this is among the best moments of my life. This is gonna end up being some of my favorite memories with Frank ever, and I just love that we're still making memories like that. He's 12 years old. This is just yeah, this is something I'll never forget, and because it is our first canoe circuit, our first time portaging, yeah, it's really impactful in the memory bank. So really grateful for this experience. And you know, a little proud of myself as well. There were some moments I had to dig pretty deep, and there might still be some of those to come. Here you go, buddy. The last portage. Do you want to help? I should help you. Okay, you stay there. It's the final portage. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. And it's on a road. It's our lucky day. Downhill, downhill, we're going downhill. It felt so good to finish our last portage. It was amazing. We were pretty quick at getting back on the water because the launch was right between a couple of really busy campsites. So yeah, it was like a little noisy, and there was dogs barking, and yeah, we got on and we just paddled down the lake a bit to get to this island wreck site where I tried to camp like a month ago for Frank's birthday, and it was occupied. So we're gonna just take a nice break here and just kind of let it all sink in a bit. Once we got on this lake and started paddling, the sun came out. So yeah, maybe go for a swim, cool off, have a snack. I really enjoyed your company. Let's do it again sometime. Right? You think? This has truly been a trip of a lifetime, I think is the saying. A trip of a lifetime. Beautiful memories. Excellent challenge. And like a really neat experience. Like there were moments where everything aside from exactly what I was doing ceased to exist in the most intense way. I wasn't even on the Sayward Forest Canoe Circuit. I was just on lake or getting to lake. I wasn't on Vancouver Island. I wasn't in BC. I wasn't even Amanda. I was just so relieved to be done the river and floating again, or yeah, it just really sucks you into the experience, and I'm so grateful that there's no phone service out here. Today's my 6th day being completely disconnected, and it makes me feel so much more like myself to be unplugged in nature, working hard, and really enjoying the leisure as well. I like extreme leisure and lots of challenge. And I like both of those in the same trip. And I really found that on the Pacific Crest Trail. And I found it on this trip. Although I'd be pretty happy for a trip without portaging next. There you go. Look at you. Magic, you're in the lake. Longfin is back on and we are on our way. It's been a beautiful day. Could you please tell us a little bit about your experience the past 6 days, Franklin? Yes, we went forward a lot. We went forward as much as possible because going backwards is inefficient. Thank you. It was very insightful. I appreciate your comments. I appreciate your company, your lack of complaints, and your all-around good-natured being. It's been a wonderful trip, Frank. Nice, bud. Thank you. Yay! We did it! It was such a relief to have my van come in sight and see all the windows intact. That always feels really good after a big adventure. And totally crushed this last portage up to the van. I'm looking forward to putting on some clothes I haven't just worn for 6 days. Thank you so much for joining me for this 6-day, 6-part paddle adventure. It was really awesome to edit all this footage and share it with you. And yeah, it just means a lot to me that you tune in to watch my paddling adventures, because they are some of my favorite memories I've ever made with Frank. And that's really saying a lot because we've lived quite the adventurous life together. I got a little bit of paddling adventures left up my sleeve, but coming in the next video, you're gonna see a pretty drastic change. So yeah, I hope you will tune in for that. If you haven't already subscribed, hit subscribe. It's free, as it's also free to hit the notification bell so you find out when I put out new episodes. Yeah, So a huge thank you to patrons and to channel members, which I have recently opened up, for your support. And yeah, it's really appreciate all your lovely comments, and I'll see you soon.